Ya sabes.
You know this child shouldn't be here.
No debe estar aquí. Que estás
You're
trayendo
bringing this child illegally.
Lo quiero escuchar.
They're going to do who knows what you know. You know what you're doing.
This originated out of Cochise County, where a child trafficker ran by the criminal cartels, trafficked this 8-year-old boy up through my county into Pinal County, where your deputies work alongside the Cochise County Sheriff's Department interdiction team and trafficking unit, brought justice for this little boy.
Y por eso, ¿cuánto te están pagando? ¿Cuánto?
No me pagaron. Me iban a dar.
Señora, te están pagando algo.
Iban a dar solo $500.
$500. ¿Puedes ir con nosotros?
I've told, and General Flynn has told Tom Homan and others, they said, listen, we know you're busy, but you got to get embedded media with you. You've got to get ahead of all this stuff. We said this months ago. And we know with now 50,000 kids they found, that they've rescued, another 100,000 they found, they're rescuing thousands a week now. You got to somehow blur their faces out and start getting this out. Because I know they're juveniles and that all gets sealed, but you got to show what you're doing, because this is hero stuff. And in many cases, like in Minnesota, where they get attacked, they're going to save kids. In one case, a few months ago, they saved like 15 kids. You see it all the time. They're getting shot at pot farms, and they save a bunch of little kids that are there in sex slavery in California. It's insane. You've got to show it. Well, the sheriff's department was willing to do it. This is out of Arizona. Law enforcement officers from 2 different countries working together with feds and local sheriff department to rescue an 8-year-old boy from a cartel human trafficking operation. And so finally people are able to see some of this. We need more of this. We need to humanize this, because they're like, oh, look, this poor woman got arrested yesterday in Minnesota. No, she drove into a shutdown area, was acting all suspicious, cussing at him, wouldn't get out of the car. They arrested her. We've got to get this stuff out. Here's the clip.
Ya sabes que este niño no debe estar aquí. Que estás trayendo a este niño ilegalmente. Lo quiero escuchar de ti, que ya sabes. Tú sabes lo que estás haciendo, señora.
Start it over. So I'm going to try to read the Spanish for radio listeners who don't speak Spanish. But you got some blob, and you can look at the room. It's obviously a sex operation. There's a little boy all curled up in the corner with some blob. We know what's going on here. And this is the type of crap that is going on, folks. This is what the Democrats set up. This is who they are. So when they call Trump a pedo with no evidence, no, you're the party of pedos. Let's start it over. Go ahead. Go.
Ya sabes.
You know this child shouldn't be here.
No debe estar aquí. Que estás
You're bringing this child illegally.
Lo quiero escuchar.
They're going to do who knows what you know. You know what you're doing.
This originated out of Cochise County, where a child trafficker ran by the criminal cartels, trafficked this 8-year-old boy up through my county into Pinal County, where your deputies work alongside the Cochise County Sheriff's Department interdiction team and trafficking unit, brought justice for this little boy.
Y por eso, ¿cuánto te están pagando? ¿Cuánto?
No me pagaron. Me iban a dar.
Señora, te están pagando algo.
Iban a dar solo $500.
$500. ¿Puedes ir con nosotros? Okay.
When they got the call, my deputies didn't hesitate to run down to Eloy, meet with the little boy, make him safe, make him feel comfortable, and you can see on camera where he is visibly relieved when he can finally tell the truth and didn't have to give coached answers that he had been trained to give, to include a false name.
Él se llama Morgan. Yeah. Él tiene tu...
That little boy is now safe and secure as we try to get him back into his family. But most important is that child trafficker, that adult, is not going to face the criminal justice system through the federal government.
Wow.
Wow.
Remember, Obama said 12 years ago, if you can get across the border with a kid, we'll let you in. And they would smuggle the same kids over and over again who've been kidnapped. This is the evil of these people.
RFK Jr. shocked many when he sat down for a meal with Fox's Sean Hannity. The pair dined at fast food chain Steak and Shake, eating burgers and fries in a bid to highlight the chain's switch to frying their food in beef tallow, which is a healthier alternative to traditionally used seed oils.
I am so excited After over a year, we have the highest quality private labeled beef tallow out there. You've heard RFK Jr. rave about it, the health effects, how good it is. This sucker is boom heavy. This is high quality. It is very competitively priced, and it funds this whole operation. It is optimal human beef tallow, grass-fed from thealexjonesstore.com. It is night and day compared to all these other fats and all these trans fats and all of the seed oils that are so toxic, especially when you heat them. Not this. It is so good. It is now available, discounted at thealexjonesstore.com.